Hello everyone, this is going to be a video for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that. I'm going to try and do all three in one video, but if not, I'll come back and finish it. I did get woken up by your energy, so I'm not 100% awake yet. This is new to me. So Pluto, I'm going to start with Taurus. I'm hearing John Denver, the song Country Roads. You could be traveling. Maybe there's something about West Virginia. Maybe you could be traveling. The mountains could be specific to you, specifically Blue Ridge Mountains. John Denver could be significant to you. Denver, Colorado. You could have a lot of fear. Not fear as in afraid to make a move, but emotional fear. Fear of vulnerability. So we have door to value. There could be an opportunity that's coming towards you. It's going to help you build foundation, help you make some money. It's going to be abundant. It's going to be successful. I even get kind of a surprise. You're definitely going on a journey. You're going on some type of path. You do have multiple things that are coming towards you of different ways that you could go about things, or multiple avenues that you could take. You have multiple directions that you could go. But it's kind of be wise too. I feel like you're going to make a decision in a sense of finances. Maybe you're investing in something, or you're going to end up investing in something, or you're going to start something new that's going to lead to financial abundance. This has been definitely a transformative process. There's something that's being lit along the way. I also feel that there's a guidance here. But you have your bags packed, you're ready to go, and you're not really holding on to both sides, so it's you're pretty confident in this. Attachment in reverse, you're letting something go. Walking away from something that no longer serves you, making a decision to go in a different direction. Redirecting a course of action. Oh, look at that. Door to romance. So, I don't know, maybe there was an attachment to money and you're letting it go and you're refocusing and it's going to bring love, or you're focusing your attention right now on finances. You're releasing stuff that no longer serves you, and what you don't see coming is actually an opportunity in love, or an opportunity that could lead to love. You could also have walked away from an opportunity, romance related. You could have walked away from a connection, but since this card isn't in reverse, I don't think that it's not a very prominent energy. The more prominent energy is maybe what you don't see coming, because you're focused right now on money. You're releasing stuff that no longer serves you. That's your focus. But what's behind you is this door to romance. And you kind of have a light lit in that direction, you're holding it behind you. So I don't know if you're I kind of get the sense like somebody's walking down a path and they're kind of like leaving a lantern for somebody else who's like behind them, but like they're just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna go focus on this real quick. Like, I don't know what that means. It's like leaving, like you're leaving some type of pathway lit. Like you're like holding out a light for somebody, but you're like not focused on them. You're like, okay, I'm focused on all these different options that I have right in front of me, but here's my light. I'm gonna like keep it on so that you see where I'm at. You know what I mean? But like you have to meet me up here type of deal. I don't know what kind of energy that is, but again, you could be dealing with somebody who you're on a journey with, who I feel distance. So I don't know if there's distance between the two of you, but I don't feel that you're walking away completely from a connection. You could have in the past with this attachment, but what you don't see coming, I feel strongly, is either A, a new opportunity in love, or B, somebody who's kind of with you along in this process. But I feel that they're kind of more at a distance, or there's like something like about like time in between the two of you. I don't know what that means. Like maybe like somebody's farther along in their path than the other person is when it comes to like, I don't know, like something spiritual, maybe spiritual purpose, or I don't want to say like more advanced on their path, but it's like you have somebody who just got on their path, and then you have somebody who's been on it for a little bit. And it's like, okay, I'm going to leave like little lights along the way, but my primary focus right now is on something that's prosperous or something that's abundant. Like there's a shift of a focus. My voice is like very like monotone, like low right now, and I don't really talk like that, so they want me to pull other cards. Contract is on the bottom of the deck, so obviously there's some type of contract going on between a connection. It's pretty relevant. I'd say it's pretty relevant here. So another thing, Taurus, I wanted to bring up is there's a strong focus on health-related things right now for your energy. Like I feel like some of you might have even shifted into more of an energy of being more aware of taking care of yourself, in a sense of doing what feels good for you in the moment, and like really nurturing. Like if you need time off, you take that time. If you know that you need quiet time, you take that time. You're not like self-sacrificing. There's not so much self-sacrificing going on. You're even like, you could even be like focused more on food. You could be focused more on nutrition and like essential well-being, and there's just more of a focus on taking care of you. I'm seeing a peppermint patty. I don't know why, but I'm seeing peppermint patty. So the cards kind of fell in a funny way. I feel like you're in a loop. Like I feel like you're in a loop of something. I don't know what this is. It's like you're in a constant battle between like self-care, learning self-care, learning self-love, putting yourself first, having boundaries, and going after the things that you want to go after. Like it's a process. I feel like you guys are just in a cycle, but not like a cycle as in like a, okay, maybe, but it's like a loop pattern. You guys gotta figure out what this loop is. If it resonates for you, like figure out what this loop is, because you're looping something, and it has to do with like self-love. Like I don't know if you put money and love over yourself a lot. Like I don't know if you have a tendency to put money and like focusing on abundance. Like, I don't know if you put that over taking care of yourself, if you prioritize that over yourself sometimes. Like, if you have a tendency to like overwork, or if you have a tendency to like overindulge, or if you have a tendency to like hyper focus on like a relationship or something, like there's something here where like there's a loop of a pattern, even when it comes to work and like relationships. Like, I don't know, like maybe like there's definitely strong water energy here, but it's like I get the sense that like somebody hangs out with people, or they like are involved with their family or relationships, personal relationships, romantic relationships, and I get the sense that there's an energy that like loves so deeply and so hard that they're willing to sacrifice themselves for the sake of like the love that they have for that other person. And so there's a loop here going on that even in the sense of material and finances, like when you're going after a goal, it's kind of like the same mirrored type of energy where it's like you want something so badly, you self-sacrifice, and you're like, okay, I'm going to work really hard to get towards this goal. But by the time you get to this goal, you're like totally depleted, totally exhausted, have no energy for yourself. Like, you know, like you're completely like, you know, you're exhausted, you need to sleep for, 15 hours. There's a loop of patterns. You see what I'm saying? So I feel that there's a reveal of that where you're recognizing it, you're seeing it, and you're letting it go. You're like, okay, here are my options. I'm going to stop doing this shit because I'm realizing that this is what's making me feel so tired. This is what's making me feel, like this is what's triggering me, is like, not having boundaries with people, or not having boundaries with work, or not having like enough adequate self-care time. Like, I need this amount of self-care time to like feel good. Like you're recognizing that, which is great. Because that's, like, knowing yourself is the best superpower, in my opinion. Because when you know yourself, like, you can conquer, like, the rest of the world. Because you know your limits, you know your energy, you are a master of your own field. You see what I'm saying? But, like, in the sense of being able to stand your foundation in the world. Like, I don't know why I'm putting it in that way, so I hope that makes sense, because it's like kind of not making sense to me, but I'm just kind of going with it, because again, I'm just saying what's coming to me. It's the messages. There's a huge focus on Taurus right now. Well, I mean, I guess it is Taurus season. Oh, okay, Anyway, out of the loop energy, I'm going to move forward here. I'm actually going to put these cards back, because that was kind of like its own separate message. And if it comes out again, it comes out again. Okay. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles reversed is how I picked it up. But I'm going to read it both ways. So there's a decision to make. Could be torn between something, not wanting to make a decision, juggling, balancing between things. Again, this is that looping energy. This is what I was telling you about, like there's a loop, there's a pattern. You either somebody doesn't want to see it, doesn't want to communicate it, or is recognizing it. Now, the Two of Pentacles, when I picked it up, was in reverse, so I am going to take that into consideration. This could be recognizing and letting go, especially over top the attachment in reverse. There's too many. There's too many. I'm ready. Okay. I don't know, maybe somebody wasn't ready. That just stuck out to me. 10 of Cups here. Somebody's making a decision. They don't want to juggle anymore. They want emotional fulfillment. They want to take that leap of faith. They want to go on that journey. You might get a message from somebody who you haven't heard from in a while. Separately. But this is somebody making a decision and not wanting to juggle, not wanting to hold on to things that no longer serve them, not wanting to juggle either finances and love. Like, somebody wants emotional fulfillment. They don't want to juggle it. They might have been procrastinating to make a decision, or like procrastinating on like what to like invest in. The Ace of Cups. The Fool. Ooh, that's like half a deck. Okay. So alright, I see two energies here. There's an energy here, strong Aries, Aquarius energy. There's a strong presence of like a dog. This person is very adventurous, very aloof. Not in a bad way, but just like this Fool representation for me is always very aloof. Like, I know the camera angle's not the best, but it's what I'm working with. I feel, again, there's this energy where this Fool card is mirroring this image of this feminine energy in the Journey card. And the reason why I say it's mirroring is because both energies have something in their hand that's white, it's bright. This happens to be a white rose. This happens to be a white crystal light. And it's like this person is like handing this backwards, and they're like, here you go, but like, I'm focused on this. And there's somebody coming up behind. There's somebody coming up from behind. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who's very in and out. Somebody who's very excited, very passionate. Somebody who has a lot of energy. This is, again, the Knight of Wands. In and out. Could have been juggling. Not making a decision. This person is coming in with the 10 of Cups. Looking at the Fool. And it's like they're trying to catch up to you because they're like on their horse. And you're already at the edge of the mountain. You see what I'm saying? Like, the Fool is already standing on the edge of the mountain, is already on the cliff, has already gotten to the top of the mountain. Capricorn just popped in my mind. Like, energy Capricorn. And then here's the Knight of Wands, like, on their horse, coming up from behind. And it's like they're trying to catch up, you know. But they're still in the desert. This person's in the mountains. This person's still in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Like, this Knight of Wands energy is like, hold on, I'm coming. I know what I want now. Like, alright. Like, I don't know. But this Fool energy is mirroring this feminine energy. So if you're in feminine energy and you can identify that, and you're like, hey, I know I'm in feminine energy right now. I know that I'm the one that's, you know, has a lot of things going on that I'm focused on, and, you know, I'm just kind of like leaving the door open for this person. Like, I guess that's the energy. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's like, hey, I'm gonna leave the light on for you, but I'm gonna, you know, just go chill and do my thing, but I'll leave the light on for you. Like, I don't know what that's about. Because I'm like getting like the image, like, okay, like, I'll leave the porch light on for you. Like, I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Like, but this person's coming in. But they're coming in from behind, and I feel like you kind of intuitively know that they're coming, and you're like, there you go. But this person's like, wait. But I feel like this feminine energy made a decision. Good, because you made a decision for what was best for you. And you're like, you know what? You're not giving me what I want right now. I'm focused on me. These are a lot of messages for Taurus. Wow. Feels like a lot. Time is slow. I just saw 2020 on the clock. Okay, I wasn't ready for this. Something about Star Wars, too. Star Wars. I'm just seeing, like, Chewbacca. I also have Chewbacca on my coffee mug. Somebody wants to reconcile. They feel like they missed an opportunity. I don't know why I just kind of laughed, but take that as you will. It's part of the energy. This person... Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how to perceive that. I don't know if somebody feels bad about how the last time you guys reconciled, like, or the last time you guys saw each other, I don't know if somebody feels bad about it. Like, I don't know if they feel like it didn't go as planned. You could have had somebody who came in trying to be, like, really lighthearted when they should have been more emotional. But they were, like, again, you were dealing with somebody kind of detached. The Page of Pentacles. Tell me about yeah, somebody owes you an apology, or they, like, owe you some type of sincere conversation. There's some level of sincerity, because I feel like the energy shifted. Like, I feel like you were the feminine energy. I'm going to say you, the viewer. I'm going to assume that you're the feminine energy. But you could be the masculine, too. Like, you could be the one who's like, oh, shit, like, I should have been more emotional instead of being detached. Like, because I feel like you were dealing with somebody who came in, like, very passionately, but, like, not very emotional. And, like, this person came in, like, wanting to party, like, wanting to have a good time, wanting to eat food, wanting to, like, chill, and, like, you know, celebrate with you, when they should have been more emotional in their approach and been like, hey, like, yada, 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 this is how I feel. Meh, meh, meh. I apologize for my behavior. That would be even better if they came in and said that. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's an energy that recognizes the way that they came in last time wasn't necessarily appropriate, or necessarily wasn't the way that they should have gone about things. And they see this shift in this person, and they're kind of like, oh, shit, he or she is starting something new. Is going after something new. So, if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person's coming in with the Magician. This person wants to work on things. This person, they're coming in quick. I don't know if they're going to be in and out still, especially with this Knight of Wands, but they're coming in with the Magician. And the feminine energy is just like, I'm going to hold back. Damn. Like, I don't know if you're just like, nah, I'm gonna just hold back. What the hell? Okay, if you're saving money, you're going to be successful. Keep saving. Like, there's an energy, like, keep saving your money with the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Like, keep saving your money. Whatever it is that you're starting, whatever project it is that you're starting, it's going to lead to you being able to save money or come out of a 5 of Pence type of thing, because you're going 4 to 5. It's going to like help shift you forward. Again, I feel, I don't know, there's a strong presence here of like the feminine energy. I don't think that it's that you don't have emotions for this person. I think that it's like you're really hyper focused on your finances right now. Or you're like really honing in on something that involves like your material surroundings. And I really get like finances strongly. Like there's some project, there's some job, career, focus, goal. You're going to be successful at it, but it's like your main focus right now if you're the feminine energy. And this fire sign is coming in with the Magician because they feel they don't like the way that things went down in the past, essentially, is really what I'm getting. Is they don't like the way that things went down in the past. They don't feel it was successful. They know, they recognize emotionally, internally, that they should have came in with more emotions. But I don't even think that I don't want to say that you don't care right now, because I do feel that you do care. But you're healing. You have the 3 of Swords in reverse. You're healing. You're like, whatever went on between 2 people here with you, Taurus, like whether it be a fire sign or we have a strong Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. Whatever went on between, and see, it's funny because there's no king or queens. This is just like I don't know what this is, but I can tell that there's 2 people here. But I'm hearing masking. Like, you both are, like, masking your own energies here. Yeah, you guys are, like, masking your own energy. And this person's masking their energy. But you both actually, well, you guys are both coming in as major arcana, though. Because one's coming in as the Fool, the other's coming in as the Magician. So I'd say that's pretty spiritual too, because somebody's coming in with a pentacle and a cup now, whereas before it wasn't really necessarily like that. I don't know if they were juggling people or if they were juggling work, but they recognized something and they're like, oh, it didn't go as planned. But I don't even think that that's your focus right now. If you're the feminine energy, I feel like your focus is healing, finances. Yes. Hell yeah. Okay. So the feminine energy is coming in as the Queen of Cups, the Strength card, which makes sense. Strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, mainly Leo, and then we have the Devil card here with Capricorn. I feel that the feminine energy is definitely 100% dealing with a Leo or somebody who has strong Leo in their chart. This like, I don't know what it is, but it's like this person sees you oh shit. Okay, so if you're dealing with a fire sign, this person sees you like you're the Devil and the High Priestess clarifying it. Like, this person sees you as something that they're very attracted to, something that they're very, I don't want to say bound to, but pretty bound to. Very intense energy between the 2 of you, but I feel like if you're dealing with a Leo and you turned your back and you're focused on something else, like I don't know. I feel like this person's gonna surprise you because they're gonna get, like, the attention's not on them. and they want the attention on them, and the feminine's like, nah, I'm not gonna do this, like, I'm gonna go over here. And the fact that this feminine has the strength to do that, this person's like, whoa. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, there's something very emotional going on, too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so alright, so if you're the feminine energy, I feel like you're definitely more on the spiritual side. You're definitely more connected in the sense of mind, body, spirit. You guys are starting something new. You guys are on a path. You guys have been on a path. You guys recognize that path. You have a deep, deep, deep connection with your intuition and the moon. It's very, very strong. You have a very strong connection to that. There's something being hidden from the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups, who has the full energy. There's something being hidden from this person that requires strength. Probably has to do with this Leo. But this Queen of Cups is listening to her intuition, and this Leo is listening to their intuition. There was something that needed to be closed out. You have somebody over here, this Leo, who needs to make a decision, and they have a lot of anxiety about it. Like a shit ton of anxiety about it. They are all up in their thoughts. They are all up in their head. But this is their judgment. Like, I feel like, again, this is a very specific message. I feel like if you're dealing with somebody and you're more on the spiritual end and you know it, like you work with spirituality on a consistent basis, like you're like, this is part of what I do. You're a healer. You're a worker. Like, you help people. Like, you are very in tune with source. Like, you are very in tune with what is going on energetically on the frequency. Like, you're very in tune. You could have been dealing with somebody who didn't necessarily take that very seriously, or didn't think that you would catch on to something, or like they thought that they could get away with something. And in my personal perception of this energy right now, I feel like this, whoever you're dealing with, strong Leo, this person is getting their ass handed to them because they tried to pull one over, or they tried to get away with something, or they tried to manipulate a situation in their favor. And so this person is being put in a position where they have to make a judgment call in regards to their own feelings, in regards to taking action. And that's their karma. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Queen of Cups energy with the Fool over here, like, you're good. You're absolutely 100% good. And I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was a little bit on the arrogant side. I feel that you're going to get communication from this person. It's going to be very direct. I feel like this person, they've been illuminated to something. Like, they want to go at something slow, but they don't want to have competition. Like, you're dealing with somebody who's like, they're keeping an eye on you. They're coming in as the Emperor now. The Emperor, and they're watching. Like, they're keeping an eye on you. I feel like this person's going to come in very quick, very sharp. But they're looking at you like you're keeping your composure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the Eight of Wands too. So there's something quick coming at you. quick energy. With the King of Swords, I feel like this is going to be a conversation. Yeah, because they have emotion, but they're not showing it yet. I don't know why. This person's not showing you a lot of emotion. They're showing you passion. They're showing you other stuff, but they're not showing you emotion. Taurus, I'm sorry. I just spent 35 minutes on you guys. But hey, that's the energy's just piling through. So I feel like this person's going to make a decision. They want something new. They want to start something new. Yeah, they want to come back from the past. They don't want to hold back anymore. This person wants to move forward. They want to move the energy forward. They're remembering, like, happy thoughts with you. Like, their mind, they're, like, heavy in their mind about, like, how things went down. Like, even, like, as far as, like, they're remembering, like, your facial expressions, your micro expressions, like, your body language. Like, they're analyzing it. They don't want to hold back anymore. They want to start to, like, give. They want to start to, like, reach out because they want some type of fulfillment. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles here with the Magician and the Lover's card with the Moon. They have a lot of deep emotion. They just haven't given you the clarity yet. And I think that's what is so toxic. I think that's, you know... Whoa, too many. End what no longer serves you. Close out cycles. Let something go. Take time out and rest. Like, something is exhausting you. You need to rest. You're exhausted. You're depleted. You're like, hey, I've been on this cycle, this pattern. I'm tired. I'm not focusing on this. You're about to start a new journey anyway. It's something spiritual. And you're like, I need to rest. I don't have time for this. Especially with the Death card here. What the shit? I don't like that energy. I actually don't like that energy. Let me pull one more. Again, I don't take cards off the floor, but it's the Ace of Wands with the King of Cups and the Emperor. So I feel like this could be transformation. This is like somebody being completely annihilated and then going through a transformative healing. I'm seeing a butterfly. So like somebody cocooning and then coming out of their cocoon. That's a better way of representing the energy than what I was getting before. Because, High Priestess. It's making me nervous. I feel like somebody's not going to hold back anymore. Somebody needed to take time out and heal, and they had to go through some type of transformative process. Yeah, somebody wasn't revealing some type of truth to you. This is the ending of secrets not being revealed. This is the ending of, like, shit not being revealed to you. Illusions, a lack of clarity. This is an ending to that. And somebody's actually following their intuition, going through some type of transformative process with their emotions. Yep, okay, so the Star card with the Sun card could be dealing with somebody with strong Leo. This person had to go through a massive healing. Okay, that makes me feel better because I wasn't really sure how to interpret that energy for a minute. The Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Death card are pretty intimidating to read as a reader, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, hold on a minute, what energy am I picking up on? Yeah, this person went through a massive transformation with the Star card, and it has to do with their truth. This person wasn't communicating. They weren't giving you clarity. They weren't giving you any type of even gesture in the sense of like letting you know like what was going on. But this person is healing, strong Aquarius energy, could have a moon in Aquarius. This person went through a lot to get into their emotions, but the Sun card is here, which tells me that the outcome is going to be positive. The King of Cups has come up twice, so this King of Cups energy is very prominent. I don't know if somebody's going to start to express, or you're going to start to see a change in somebody when it comes to their emotions. Your advice is honestly just be patient and be direct in your communication. There's something being orchestrated in the background. You have Justice at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands. There's something new coming your way. It's being orchestrated in the background, and you don't see it coming. But just be patient, work on yourself, have clear communication. Be direct. Not like cold, but like be direct with your communication. Because I feel like you're welcoming this person and you're like, hey, like, okay, you're welcoming a conversation and you have temperance behind you, which tells me that you are patient with this person. So you're not just going to like cut them down, like you're not going to be like aggressive Queen of Swords. You're going to be like understanding Queen of Swords, but you're going to definitely be direct with your communication with what's going on. But I feel like what this person is bringing with them with the Sun card, it's going to be happy either way. So either way, it's going to be positive. So I hope that these messages helped for you guys, Taurus. I can't believe I only did Taurus in 41 minutes. But for a minute, it didn't even feel like that. But honestly, it makes sense with it being Taurus season. There's a lot of messages coming through. So I'm going to keep this video separate, and I'll come back and do Capricorn and Virgo. So again, I hope that these messages helped you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys. Talk to you soon.